Now see. Now see, dear students. So try to solve this question, all of you. What the logic is required here? Find out. Once read the question, all of you. Consider the ellipse x square by f of k square plus 2k plus 5 plus y square by f of k plus 11 is equal to 1. So f of x is positive decreasing function. Then what is the answer? Which of the following is correct? Right on. Given x square by f of k square plus 2k plus 5 is equal to 1. So f is decreasing function. Now, what is the case? Major axis lies along the x-axis. Then what is the meaning here? A is greater than B. That means here f of k square plus 2k plus 5 is greater than f of k plus 11. Since f is decreasing function means what you can say? Ulta is coming. K square plus 2k plus 5 is less than k plus 11. What is the case? K square plus k minus 6 less than 0. Here students simplify. What the result is coming? K plus 3 into k minus 2 less than 0. Therefore, k belongs to what? That's the case. Now see, option is A is correct. Okay. What about option B? Verify all of you. Suppose major axis lies on y-axis. Option B verify. So means what here? Major axis is y-axis. Dear students, is it audible? Is it visible? Question? Okay, thank you. So major axis is y-axis means what the meaning, dear students? That is, what is the meaning? A is less than B. That means diagram is coming like this. For example, they are given. Okay. A less than B means here f of k square plus 2k plus 5 is less than k plus 11. Since f is decreasing function. So please find out this one. So that means k square plus 2k plus 5 is greater than k plus 11. So what is the meaning? K belongs to minus infinity to minus 3, union 0 to 2 to infinity. So see the option? So option B is failed. So option C is correct here. Dear students, okay? Option C, that means A, C both are correct. So options A and C are correct. So please write on this one. Remaining cases are not possible. So here, where is the logic here? Here only. Here also. So this point is very, very important. Please write down. After completing, please tell me this one. Multiple choice option this one. So I'm proceeding. The next question. Dear students, shall I go for next slide? Yeah. So please this one, let's see the question. For all real p, the line 2px plus y into root over 1 minus p square is equal to 1 touches a fixed ellipse whose axis are the coordinate axis. Then what is the eccentricity? What is the foci of the ellipse? What is the point of intersection of perpendicular tangents? This is the question. What to do? So in this case, see, dear students, write down paragraph question. Given 2px plus y into root over 1 minus p square is equal to 1, which touches the fixed ellipse mean this one is also tangent. Write down format. What is the format? 1 minus 2px. What is the value of y? Minus 2p by root over 1 minus p square into x plus 1 by 1 minus p square. This is a 1. Now this is the tangent. But actually, what is the equation of the tangent? Having the slope m is y is equal to mx plus root over a square m square plus b square. You should thoroughly revise these formulas, otherwise confusing. Now, these two are identical. Dear students, see, now comparing this case, what is the value of m here? Minus 2p by root over 1 minus p square and 1 by 1 minus p square is how much? Root over a square m square plus b square. Why? Because since 1 and 2 are identical. Now squaring on both sides. Here, what the result is coming? 1 minus p square is equal to a square 4p square by 1 minus p square plus b square. See carefully. What I am doing, replace m by minus 2p by root over 1 minus p square. Fine. Now multiply with 1 minus p square on both sides. What is the result? 4a square p square plus. So what is the case now? Like that. Still, from these cases, take a as a p square as a common factor. See carefully, simplify. Now from this case, I'm taking p square as a common factor. Is equal to 0. Now, what is the p here? See, p is any real number, means constant. So this is look like L1 plus lambda L2 is equal to 0. That means these lines are passing through point of intersection of these two lines. Now simplify, a square b square is equal to 1 and 4a square is equal to a square b square. Simplify, how much is coming? B square is 4. Then what is the value of a square in a 1? Please write down, that is the answer. Check it once again. Right on. So if you know a square b square, what is the equation of the ellipse? X square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to what? What is this value? So after that, please find out what is the eccentricity. You know this one? Just a minute here, see. This is only for into this case, no? Yeah, just a minute. This is only for this case, no? Separate the terms. Then how it is possible here? Here a square is not possible, see? A square, correct, no? A square, b square. That means here a square is not possible here. Oh, yeah. So from this case, what the result is coming, see? Check it once again, what the result is coming? A square, b square. This is also not possible. This is also not possible. So b square minus 1. Yeah, yeah. Simplify. What the result is coming? So b square is 1 means what the a square? 1 by 4. Like that, see? What is the equation of the required ellipse? X square by 1 by 4 plus y square by 1 is equal to 1. So from this case, you know how to find the eccentricity, focus. Okay, find out what is the focus, I don't know. For question number 12, see here, locus of the point of intersection of perpendicular tangent means what, your dear students? Find out simply. That is the director circle. What is that? X square plus y square is equal to how much? 1 by 4 plus 1. That is 5 by 4. So option is A. So eccentricity is coming root 3 by 2. Directrix means locus of the point of intersection of perpendicular tangents is director circle. 11th one I don't know, find out. What the answer I don't know. If anybody need a procedure, I will explain. That means what is the answer here? Find out A comma 0, find out. But here A is less than B, that means 0 comma B is coming. 0 comma plus or minus B, because A less than B. Be careful here. Forget keeping bracket here. Okay. Question number 3. Question number 4. What is the question number 3 answer? First of all, what are the given? 16x square plus 25y square is equal to 400. That means x square by 25, y square by 16 is equal to 1. So clearly A is greater than B. Yes. Maybe. Thank you. So first of all, Pf1 plus Pf2 means directly don't say 2A. Why? Because we have to verify these are correct or not. Okay, 3, 0 minus 3, 0 is correct or wrong, should find out. Then only you can say the answer is what here actually. Pf1 plus Pf2 is what? 2A, accepted. So A is how much? 5. But you should verify. F1 is 3, 0 minus 3, 0 correct or wrong. So what is the eccentricity anyone? Root over 1 minus b square by a square. How much? 16 by 25. That is 3 by 5. Therefore, plus or minus a comma 0 because a is greater than b. So a is how much, dear student? 5. So okay is correct. So therefore, Pf1 plus Pf2 is how much? What is the formula? 2a. So answer is 10. It was the previous IDG question. Yeah. Question number 4, anyone? Yeah, correct. So what is the logic? Area of the quadrilateral. Last time we discussed this one. Area of quadrilateral formed by the tangents at n points of the lattice rectum to the ellipse. X square by 9 plus y square by 5 is equal to 1. So what is the answer? Is, I'm writing directly formula, x square by a square plus y square by b square. What is the answer? 2a square by e. Fine. Given. So in this case, we should find out what is the eccentricity. A square is 9, b square is 5. The eccentricity is how much? 1 minus 5 by 9. So 2 by 3 is coming. So therefore, area E is 2 into 9 by 2 by 3. So answer is 27 square units. So what is the option? D for Delhi. Correct. At least see, a few members are responding thoroughly, regularly. I am very happy with them. Last time we discussed this proof. Idea is that 2a square by e square. So next week syllabus is ellipse and hyperbola. Dear students, be ready. The second year syllabus is very, very important. Okay, now this one decides rank, J means rank. I think everybody knows. What is the answer? Next one. See, tangents are drawn to the ellipse. Okay. Then x square plus 2y square is equal to then a point. Locus of the midpoint of the intercept made by the tangents between the coordinate axis is. So dear student, take the rough book also, no problem. What are the given? X square divided with 2 plus y square is equal to 1. Clearly a is greater than b. Fine. For example, diagram is coming like this. Okay. So this tangent meets the coordinate axis at A and B. Suppose this P is midpoint of AB, locus. Because P is somewhere, not on the ellipse. Consider that diagram. So this is the B, this is A. Suppose P is the midpoint of AB. Okay. Now what the condition is given? See. So dear students, what is the equation of the tangent here? Every time, what is suitable method? Q is root to cos theta sin theta. What is this parametric form? So I'm using equation of the tangent at P of theta is x1 by a square means what now? Root to cos theta by 2 plus y sin theta by 1 is equal to 1. Now this line meets at A, meets the x-axis means y coordinate is 0. Y is equal to 0. What is the answer? Anyone? Root 2 by cos theta. The same line meets the y-axis. X coordinate is 0. This is 1 by sin theta. Now, h comma k is midpoint of AB. Then what is the case? H comma k is equal to, directly you can take 2h 2k better. Otherwise, root 2 cos theta by into 1 by 2 comma 1 by 2 sin theta. How to simplify? Anyone? So, yeah, I'm saying verifying. Sin theta is how much? Anyone? 1 by 2k. Compare this case, dear students. Sin theta is how much? 1 by 2h. Sorry, 1 by 2k. What is the line of cos theta? 1 by root 2h. Now, squaring on both sides, add them. So 1 by 4k square plus 1 by 2h square is equal to sin square theta plus cos square theta, that is 1. Therefore, locus of h comma k is that is the answer. You can see the option. Where is it? So which option is correct? Anyone? Option is here. Question number 6. Anyone getting? Yeah, correct. Oh, both of you are responding. Okay. Minimum area of triangle formed by the tangent with the coordinate axis. Yeah, last time discussed this one. This one already earlier we discussed this question. So option is here. How means same format, same equation in terms of parametric coordinates. What is that? A cos theta comma b sin theta. Okay, good. See what you are observing in 2004, they are asking two questions from the ellipse. Compared with hyperbola, most of the questions they are asking ellipse only, especially from these two chapters. Shall I? How to solve? If C is the center, A comma B are 2 points on the conic. So 4x square. What is the question? What is the true that this is the question? Dear students, A is suppose given. What is the A? Anyone how to choose? First of all, given. One conic is given. Which type of conic? See? So 4 into x square minus 2x plus 1 4y 9 4 is 36. Again 36 is equal to minus 4. Adding 4 on both sides, adding 36. So what is the answer is coming? X minus 1 whole square. Any doubt is that till now? So this one is a converting into a perfect square. So adding 36 minus 36. Adding 4 minus 4 like that. Now x minus 1 whole square by 9, y minus 2 whole square by 4 is equal to 1. What the format is coming? Which type of conics? Ellipse. And A is greater than B. Fine. So how to choose the point here? Anyone? What are the parametric coordinates? 1 plus. What are the R? 3. Here 3 cos theta, comma 2 plus h comma k. It is the parameter form. How to choose? H plus R cos theta. I mean A cos theta, comma k plus b sin theta. You choose like this one points. So 2 plus 2 sin theta. But coming to B means what the answer is coming? Anyone? That is the C. This is B. So the given C, na, that means this is C. Dear students, in the place of 3 you can write How to write? I will tell you. See. So this is CA. What is the distance? CB is what, anyone? So 1 plus CB into cos of 90 minus theta. 2 plus CB into sine of 90 minus theta. Why, anyone? Because this angle is 90 degrees. Center. C means center. What is the center? 1 comma 2 is given. Now please find out what is CA square, what is CB square. So dear students, where is the A, where is the B? Lies on the given ellipse. Put these values in the ellipse. What the answer is coming? Since A and B are lies on ellipse. So what is the first condition? If A is lies on means what? 1 cancel. So what is the answer is coming? CA cos square theta by 9. Next what now? CA square sin square theta by 4 is equal to 1. This is a 1, dear students. Better 8. So 1 by CA square is how much from this case? Anyone? Cos square theta. 4 cos square theta. Otherwise, leave it cos square theta by 9 plus sin square theta by 4. See carefully. This is the 1, not this one. And similarly, the point B is also lies on the given ellipse. What is the answer? So 1 cancel. CB cos 90 minus theta sin theta. That means CB square sin square theta by 9. CB square cos square theta by 4 is equal to 1. Therefore, 1 by CB square is how much? No, that is the answer. So please add them. So adding 1 and 2 we get 1 by CA square, 1 by CB square is how much? Cos square theta by 9 plus sin square theta by 9 is how much, anyone? That is 1 by 9. This is 1 by 4. So answer is, that is the answer. So once again I'm saying C. So what is the CA? What are the coordinates of A here, dear students? H plus A cos theta comma K plus B sin theta. Here CA is the radius. That is the meaning I'm choosing. Here also 1 plus CB cos theta. But angle between these two chords is how much actually? 90 minus theta. One is theta means another one is 90 minus theta. So please revise this one question once again. Pawan, are you there? Kumar, all of you? Come on, raise your hand, Kumar. What about Pawan? No. Okay, next slide, see. Hyperbola. Dear students, this is the graph of hyperbola. So what is the definition? This is the center. This is the focus. Okay. Write down definition. A hyperbola is hyperbola is the set of all points. Is it point size okay no? Shall I increase the point size? Is it comfortable for you? Bhuvan, Sadhguru Charan, all of you, is it visible point size okay? Shall I increase? Visible, okay. A hyperbola is a set of all points in a plane. No problem, increase C. So the difference of whose distance from two fixed points in a plane, in the plane is a constant. Fine. Dear students, choose one point P2, P1. So what are the meaning here? See carefully. So what are the meaning here? Longest distance what here? Pf1. That's why you should write Pf1 minus Pf2. Okay. Okay. Suppose choose P2. Okay. And what are the cases coming? See. Like that. So in this case, what now? P2 F2 minus P2 F1 is equal to constant. That constant we are taking 2A. Clear? Now, this is called as transversal axis. Dear students, see. So this is called as center. This is called as, in ellipse means minor axis, but in this case, conjugate axis. So this is what focus. Okay. Now, various forms right on. This is the definition of hyperbola. So anyone tell me what is meaning center? The line segment joining midpoint of the foci is called center of the hyperbola. If anybody want to write down, otherwise leave it. What is the center now? The line segment joining foci of the hyperbola is called center. The line is passing through the foci is called transversal axis. Definitions I'm giving. And the line passing through the center and perpendicular to the transverse axis means conjugate axis. So this is A dash or what? Vertices of hyperbola. You should add these points. Midpoint of the line segment joining the foci is called center. The line is passing through the focus is called transversal axis. The line is passing through the center and perpendicular to the transversal axis means, transverse axis means conjugate axis. So better use transverse axis better. Okay, some text they're giving you transverse axis. Now ready? Now let us see what is the standard equation of hyperbola. Clear? I'm saying taking simple diagram. See, what is this? F2, F1. Choose any one point x comma y, dear students. Now, as usual, what is the case? Write on. Let's suppose or let's foci be the hyperbola B plus or minus c comma 0. Okay. And its center is what? 0 comma 0. Now, according to definition of hyperbola, don't confuse ATD means what? According to definition of hyperbola, that is Pf1 minus Pf2 is equal to what? Constant, that is what? 2a. So in this case, you should understand what is the case? 2c is greater than 2a. And the ellipse 2c is less than 2a. Here A means what? Your semi-transverse axis. 2a means what? Length of the transverse axis. I'm telling you. Now, apply distance formula here from this diagram. What is the Pf1? Distance between these 2 points. So, shall I go for next slide? Okay, next one, C. So, what the answer is coming? Pf1, what is the case? Minus c comma 0 x comma y. So that means what? X plus c whole square minus x minus c whole square plus y square is equal to a. So simplify. X square by a square by y square by c square minus a square is equal to 1. So same format is coming in ellipse also. Here plus is coming here. Same thing. Now that is x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1. Since a square minus b square is, we are taking b square. So which is required equation of hyperbola. Now what you are observing? degree of x and y, what you are observing, these are even powers. So, right on that point, the curve is symmetrical about both the axes, since x and y are even powers. That's why I'm writing different cards. See, that point is very important. So from this case, what is the eccentricity? Definition is fixed. What is that? E is equal to, anyone? Distance from center to the focus by distance from center to the what? Vertex. So E is equal to C by A. So means what here? A is equal to A square, E square, how much? So C is how much? Anyone? Plus or minus A. Therefore, what is the foci? Plus or minus A comma 0. Now, see carefully what I am drawing here. E square is equal to C square by A square. What is the value of C square here from this case? Anyone? A square plus B square by A square. That is the definition of eccentricity. So what is the hyperbola? What is the eccentricity of the hyperbola? E is always greater than 1. E less than 1 means ellipse. So these type of observations are very, very important, dear students. This is the formula. E square is equal to 1 plus B square by A square. Or you can write another way. What is the another way? A square E square is equal to A square plus B square. Ellipse means 1 minus E square is coming. Hyperbola means E square minus 1. That is the difference. We should observe that one. Now my question is, in this case, dear students, if A is equal to B, what happens? That is my question. Right on? That is called as rectangular. Otherwise, I'll write in the next slide better. This is not sufficient. Shall I turn this one? If A is equal to B, such type of hyperbolas are called as rectangular hyperbolas or equilateral hyperbola. So means what now? If A is equal to P, then hyperbola is what? Is. Oh, Vaishnavi, how are you? That is what the answer, anyone? X square by A square minus Y square by A square is equal to 1. So what the formula is coming? X square minus Y square is equal to A square. Dear students, now eccentricity of rectangular hyperbola is, what is that? Anyone? So e square is equal to 1 plus b square by a square. So 1 plus a square by a square. So e is how much? Root 2. Yes. That's why I'm writing step by step. Focal distance at focal radius. Here should say carefully, this is the equation of directrix. This is center. Now, dear students, now carefully, this is the M1, this is M2 I'm taking. So what is the definition of the conics actually? Anyone? Choose any point P here. X1, Y1. Take like that. This is 90, 90, 90. Directrix 90. It is there. What is the definition? Pf1 by Pm1 is how much, anyone? P. Same thing. And Pf2 by Pm2 is how much? P. So please write on this one. So the difference of focal radii. What is the focal radius here? What is the radius here? Pf1 is the radius. Pf2 is the radius. So this difference of these two radii is how much, anyone? That is length of the major axis. Your major axis means you should understand that is what on a transverse axis. Okay, if I'm using the word major axis means you should understand that is transverse axis. Keep in your mind. Yeah. Difference of the focal radii is what? Of any point on a hyperbola is length of transverse axis. Next. Now, so what is the definition here? Pf1 is equal to what is the case? E times Pm1. E into what is the value? Pm1 from the diagram, anyone see? X1 minus A by E. Similarly, P up to is how much? E times X1 plus A by E. So therefore, Pf1 minus P up to is how much is coming? See carefully. 2A is coming distance. That's the meaning. Now, equation of the hyperbola. Whose axes are parallel to coordinate axis and the center is H, come okay. So what is the meaning here? The equation of the hyperbola is x minus h whole square by, so that is the equation of the hyperbola. Is A is greater than B. Fine. So what is the center here, anyone? It's come okay, already given. Next. Yeah. So what is the foci? That is H plus or minus AE, comma K. What is the equation of directrix? Anyone? H plus or minus A by E. Is not changing. Now, length of lattice rectum. What is the formula? 2b square by A. Okay. Minor axis whole square by major axis, directly contract this one. What is the value of minor axis? Here, 4b square by 2 here means 2b square by A is coming, satisfied. So main point is, what is the position of the point with respect to hyperbola? What is the position of the point with respect to hyperbola? Above you are asking, sir, in middle is it plus or minus? Yeah, this is the minus by mistake I wrote here. This is the minus here. Thank you. One. Good observation. This is the minus, no? Yeah. Good. So anyone, what is the position of the point? I'm writing. See carefully. So the equality means x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1 is positive or 0 or negative according to, depending on what, anyone, according to x1 y1 lies within, or this diagram is different key, see I will give, or upon or outside the curve respectively. Now see, ellipse, parabola, circle is different here students, but hyperbola is different. Position of the point. See, I'm giving small clarity for you. This is inside. Be careful. This is Lyson. This is outside. Please remember this point. If any point is like this only, then this is what, this region is what, inside. This is outside. Okay, no? Some students are confusing. Remaining Lyson the curve we know. Is it clear, all of you? See the region. If anyone confused, this is the P better. Wait. Still I will give you P. Q like that will take. So Q is outside, P is inside. Some M is lies on the curve. You can give like this also. That is the box. This is a special case. Equality means you don't say right here. This is the minus one. Equality is positive or zero or negative according to x1, y1 lies within or upon or outside the curve respectively. So till now we are saying A is greater than B. If A is less than B, what happens? Changing, completely changing. Dear students, see. So next slide. Don't miss the class. Today only concept, tomorrow we discuss problems. What are the locus? What is the auxiliary circle? What is the eccentric angle? Comparison of two hyperbolas. That's very important. Yeah, inside means positive. Outside means negative. Voltage is coming in this case, I told you now. One. This one is a special case for hyperbola. Okay. Focus here. Now see. So after completing the chapter, what are the applications of this hyperbola ellipse? I will tell you. Actually, in offline class means I can present PowerPoint presentation, but it is not available. Let me see. Video is there with me. Now see, dear students, I am drawing the picture now. Okay, this is sector. So this is F2, F1. Let me complete the diagram. This is also another hyperbola. I'll tell you what is that. So this is F3. This is F4. Right? Heading is what here? Conjugate hyperbola. What the time now? Let me see. Yeah, tell the time. 7 minutes more, no problem. Conjugate hyperbola, right? Matter only here. Corresponding to every hyperbola, there exists a hyperbola such that the conjugate axis and transverse axis is equal to transverse axis and conjugate axis. Of the other. So means what here, dear student, this is, I told you, transverse axis, clear? With respect to hyperbola. With respect to conjugate hyperbola, means this is the conjugate hyperbola, I'm writing, see carefully. This is hyperbola. Okay. With respect to conjugate hyperbola, what is the major transverse axis? Anyone? F3, F4. What are the transverse axis with respect to hyperbola means? F1, F2. Right, I will give conclusion. Such hyperbolas are known as conjugate to each other. Now see, what is the equation? For hyperbola is x square by a square minus pi square by b square is equal to 1, dear students. But what is the conjugate hyperbola? X square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to minus 1. Some textbooks they are giving like this also. No problem, can write anywhere. Both are same. And nothing, A is greater than B means in this case, see, of course, the diagram is changing. See, this is the conjugate axis, conjugate hyperbola. This is the hyperbola. So carefully, what is the difference here? Constant is 1 here. In this case, constant is minus 1. Conjugate hyperbola. Wait, I'm drawing the picture. Don't write transverse axis, okay? That is changing with respect to diagram, okay? Remove that one better. Dear students, join them all the 4K. Now target is, what is the relation between their eccentricities? That's the concept. and prove that F1, F4, F2, F3 form a square. I'm giving proof right on. Now anyone, what is the F2 focus value, anyone? A comma 0. This is minus A comma 0. But what about F3, F3, F1? Anyone? F3 is how much? 0 comma BE. This is 0 comma minus BE. So please remember these values. This is A comma 0 minus A comma 0. This is 0 comma B. This is 0 comma minus B. X-axis, Y-axis this one, same thing. Complete this one. So tomorrow is how to comparing this one properties. Draw the diagram neatly. Diagram is very important. Based on this we will discuss. Okay, time up, I think. Thank you, dear students. Have a nice day. So I will share the file. Don't worry. Otherwise, you can see in YouTube also. No problem. It is available. Thank you, dear students.